Hey there, YTPC. It's your boy Cosmo, Cat Dad Piper. Just a lovely Friday evening right before dinner. Thought I'd come out on the deck and light up a pipe. Thought maybe you'd want to join me. So if you haven't grabbed one already, feel free to pause this video and share a pipe with me. While you're doing that, I'll go and get mine lighted. Quick little bit of housekeeping. I've got my Savinelli Oceano 320, and it is already packed. I'm going to be doing the Cornell Diehl Cross-Eyed Cricket. Haven't lit it up here yet. Hope you're having a good day whenever this finds you. Didn't really have a whole lot to say, just had a pretty lazy day. Woke up this morning feeling fine, but had some things that I need to get done. Almost said get did there. Good Catholic education coming through. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you hanging there. So I was laying in bed this morning. And the boys decided to come in and cuddle for a little bit, like they always do. Eventually they had enough of that, like they always do. And just got hit with about time to fill my lighter again. Dang it. There we go. So I was laying there for a little while, and anxiety came upon me. No specific reason, it happened. That's the worst kind of anxiety, when you have no reason for it necessarily, but it happens. So thought I'd come outside on the deck and enjoy the weather and just share a pipe. Give all the prescriptions in the world for anxiety or depression or whatever's ailing you. Sometimes just a beautiful day. Good pipe's all you need. So I know this cross-eyed cricket didn't make the top spot in my top 5 tobaccos. But it might be creeping its way up there. Especially considering I can buy it any time. Just a nice toasted, roasted coffee flavor. Not coffee, but it reminds you of coffee. Certainly goes excellent with coffee. And just a hint of sweetness. So if you're looking to get into some more English blends, kind of steer away from the aromatics. It's a good starter one because it's that little bit of sweetness helps you switch over a little bit. And in it, excuse me, with it, bring in some Dr. Pepper Zero. Never really drank regular soda. Just too sweet for me, and I don't need the calories. And I do love a good Dr. Pepper. All those 23 flavors that they supposedly have. Makes it go really well with most tobaccos. So sitting on the end of the deck today. I almost like the view from the other side of the table because I can look out and see the yard. But I thought you guys might enjoy this view as well. Try to have my friend the gnome over my shoulder. I just realized he doesn't have a name. If you guys want to try coming up with a name, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I don't know why I've always been into gnomes. One year, about 2007, give or take a year or two, I dressed up as a garden gnome. Had the beard, the hat, a big belt buckle. Probably one of my favorite Halloween costumes. All made by hand except for the beard. For the most part, when I do Halloween costumes, if I have to buy some major components or a lot of components, try to use stuff that I can reuse or wear later. Plus a homemade costume. Always looks better. Better quality than those expensive store-bought ones. Certainly more original. So if I didn't mention before, if you didn't catch it, and it's backwards. Maybe you can see my shirt, but I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. Always have been. Easily my favorite trilogy. I can watch them anytime. In fact, you've probably seen it but haven't seen it very well. Now, unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side to show it, but last year, over here, for my 40th birthday, I got the tattoo. I kind of came up with the concept. Maybe I'll get it better shot in another video, but it's the flying DeLorean from the second movie. Flying out of a tipped over cup of coffee. My oldest of my cats right now is Marty, who I, of course, named after Marty McFly. And in my bathroom, right when you come in the door on the wall, I have a framed blueprint or patent blueprint for the flux capacitor. Which, if you haven't seen the movie, first of all, why haven't you? They're excellent movies. They may be 35 years old, but they still stand up. Still hold up, brother. But if you don't remember or don't know, flux capacitor is what makes time travel possible. And Doc Brown came up with the flux capacitor when he was hanging a clock over his toilet and slipped and fell and hit his head. So, of course, logically, I have a clock in my bathroom hanging over the toilet. And ironically enough, right now that clock like the clock tower doesn't work. It was just a cheap IKEA clock I bought about 12 years ago. No, 13, 14 years ago. When I moved into a house in the next city over with a couple of friends. And just stopped holding time. I'd fallen off the wall once, and it was a glass wall clock, and it was kind of sliding down. So my roommate at the time tried to hang it back up, and it fell. Didn't break the clock, but it managed to shatter the lid on the tank of the toilet. So after that happened, sorry, it's watching a squirrel run across my driveway. He was over in the bird bath earlier, climbed up that to get a drink. I don't know if he's coming back for more. So anyways, after the tank lid broke into a few big pieces, we looked around. For a replacement lid, but realized for not too much more money, it'd be cheaper to just get a whole new toilet. So we took a hand towel and draped it across the top until a couple of years later we remodeled my bathroom. Don't have a whole lot planned for the weekend. Gonna grab some morning coffee on Saturday with a couple buddies, like we often do. And afterwards go pick up some groceries, put them away. Then I need to, been meaning to, picked up some mulch. I need to go spread that out over the dirt where we laid Sadie to rest last weekend. And then put the little stone with some chimes on top of it. And I've got a a lamp post out in my front yard. And 2 out of the 3 light bulbs have decided to go out, so I need to replace those. Probably just replace all 3. Because if 2 of them are gone, the 3rd one's coming. Plus I had to get different bulbs because the ones I used no longer available, or weren't when I was looking for bulbs. And sure, it might look a little different. Tried to get as close to possible as the same thing. Hopefully it'll work right. I know it was about a year after I bought the house, decided I want a lamp post, and the light bulb process, selecting a light bulb, was quite a process. I wanted the old Edison style bulbs. Got them in a couple different places in the house. I just really like how they look. I like the softer yellow light. I want a decent amount of light. I don't want it so dim, but I don't want it to blind you either. The first light bulbs we tried were way too bright. Sitting in the living room, it looked like somebody had a couple headlights pointed right through the living room. So, other than that, I think Smoking Buddy Matt and maybe Eagletown Piper be coming over tomorrow night, have a couple bowls, some conversation. Always look forward to that. And Sunday, spend some day crocheting. Working on another project, so hopefully make some progress on that. And otherwise, that's my weekend, really. Taking it kind of easy. Sorry, kind of reposition here. Scoot that back a little bit. Later tonight, probably after dinner, check out Martin Over the Pipe. Or his Letter Rip Friday show. Never participated in that live show. It's always a good time, a lot of fun. Last week, they were giving away 3 tins of tobacco, and I ended up winning the last one. And it ended up being the one I wanted, which is really cool. So once I get that, I'll be giving that a try. I think that starts about 8 o'clock Central Time. And then after that, I might come back out here. Sorry, I could not get... There we go. Couldn't get comfortable for some reason. About 10 o'clock, I might check out a show, just a radio show. My friend from high school, he lives in Champaign, Illinois, and volunteers at the radio station out there. I think if I remember correct, it's WEFT 90.1. And you can stream it online. But anyways, so Friday night, usually from like 10 to midnight in Central Time, they do I think they call it the Bachelor Pad. And they play 50s and 60s lounge music, so... Let me reposition again. Sorry, guys. I've never listened to it, and but my buddy was in town last weekend for some family birthdays, and met up with him, and he told me about it, so might have to grab the crooner, and or the Bing's favorite. Listen to some music. Don't tell me this is getting down there already. Might just because I'm talking so much. Well, I'm getting that going again. Bull call. Let me know in the comments. What are you smoking today? What are you smoking it in? Better yet, well, in addition, how about this? In addition, what's one of your favorite tobaccos? Because right now, I'm starting to put together a little tobacco order. Reordering a couple things. Getting some of that plum pudding, bourbon barrel aged. So I have it on the ready when my birthday comes up. Which is November 5th. Guy Fawkes Day. November 5th also happens to be the day Doc Brown invented time travel. And I was born on the 25th anniversary of that. See? I told you I was a fan. Well, I think this is about done. I'm sure you're probably sick and tired of me if you watch all the way through to the end. So I'll let you go enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever this finds you. I hope it finds you well. And as always, thanks for watching. God bless. And we'll see you soon.